What is up, guys? Welcome to Breaking the Iceberg, the podcast where we answer the silliest icebreaker questions you have never heard before. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. It means the world to me. Hopefully, if you're here for the first time, we will have a fantastic time. If you are a regular and are coming back, thank you so much. We appreciate the love and support. If you want to support us, please just go on our Instagram, go on our TikTok, go there, like the stuff. Comment on our posts. We love to hear your guys' answers. That's part of the fun. You know, it's fun to ask my guest questions, but it's also just fun to hear what you guys have to say. Helps me know what I need to tweak down the road. And eventually my end goal is to make a book with some or all of these questions in it, and I'll need to be able to tweak things appropriately. So you can help me out by participating in the questions. With that said, we are on episode 11 today, following episode 10. This is going to be back to normal, a normal episode in the double digits now, though. So this week, I've got my dad, a.k.a. Charm Cork, on. So just a little brief pause here. If you've heard the intro song, that is this guy right here, Charm Cork. His SoundCloud is going crazy. How many followers do you say you have nowadays?
I mean, in the dozens
of thousands, right?
No. It's small, but a very active fan base. The ones that are on there.
Yes.
So yeah.
He's underselling himself. I'm pretty sure he declined an offer from like Marshmallow or something recently. And
yes, I did. Someone offered me a marshmallow, and I said no, no, thank you. I do not like those. Thank you.
Like I said, though, he's underselling himself. Go check out his stuff on SoundCloud. If you like our intro, that is made by Charm Cork himself. Dad, thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thank you.
Today.
I am honored to be here. I am a huge fan of Breaking the Iceberg. I like the fact that this whole idea is like getting to know people. Like that's the purpose of having good icebreaker questions.
Yes,
and most icebreaker questions kind of suck. I've had a lot of those because, you know, I work in a corporate environment and they go, oh, let everybody go around and say their favorite ice cream. Like you can't know things about someone who goes chocolate, right? Like that doesn't tell you anything. But if someone tells you like, yeah, I could have 10 crocodiles in my living room for $10,000. Sure, I could do that. Then you know something about someone. So that's why I love this.
Dad, you said it better than I could myself. That is the perfect pitch for Breaking the Iceberg. And that's part of the reason we do the questions. So hopefully they are helpful in your lives and in your lives as well. With that said, Dad, are you ready to jump
I am ready. I am so ready.
All
Bring
right.
it.
All
Bring
right.
it.
Well, thank you for that opening monologue. Oh, he is so ready to go. We are going to kind of follow the same pattern. So we're going to do one like longer style question and then like 3 or 4 short questions. I wouldn't necessarily call them fast money because they're not going to be as quick as some of the previous ones we did, especially not on episode 10. And this is not going to be nearly as long as episode 10. But chat, if you were out there today, we'd love to hear your answers. Jump in, let us know. I see a ton of people out in the chat right now. So thank you guys for hopping on with us today. With that said, question number 1, are we ready to break the ice?
I am ready to break the ice.
Yes,
Bring
sir.
it.
All right, let me pull it up here. This first one, like I said, always the longer ones, I need a reference for them because it's a little bit much going on. But I've been trying to steer a little bit to catering the questions slightly.
Okay.
I mean, it is still breaking the ice.
Sure.
But I already know you.
Sure.
So I try and pick something that, you know, my guests would have some knowledge on a little bit, at least for the longer questions. I have been doing that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But so in this one, there's not going to be computer programming involved, and there's not going to be DJing and or music production.
Okay,
but
fair.
This question relates a little bit to chess. So
something
you may be able to.
Yeah, I play chess badly. I do. I've been playing chess badly for a very long time.
That is super false. Super false. All right, here we go. You are in a game of wacky chess.
Okay.
Held by Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, if you're watching this, I think you should take this idea and run with it, and I want to watch it live.
Okay. Bring it, Mr. Beast.
Here we go. You win $1 million if you can beat your opponent.
Could happen.
In wacky chess.
Okay.
Here's how wacky chess works. You are placed on a basketball court.
Okay.
You must stay on your half.
Okay.
In the middle of the basketball court is the chessboard. inside the circle in the middle is where the chessboard is at. You know how there's a circle in the middle?
Yeah. The jump circle or whatever.
The circle in the middle essentially acts as a neutral space. You cannot get hit with anything while you're in that area, and you can't perform any actions other than playing your chess move.
Okay.
I'll explain what that means in a second. Here's how the game of chess works. It's not turn-based as a typical game of chess works.
Okay.
If you perform one of the following actions, you get to move one of your pieces.
Okay.
You may not store up actions, meaning you can't do 2 or 3 of these tasks
I got it.
and then do
So I have
3
to
moves
do
at
an
a time.
action, and then I can move a piece at that point.
Exactly.
Okay.
And anytime you perform an action, you must not be in the middle circle. You
Right.
have to be
okay,
outside.
it has to be outside.
You must stay on your side. Here are the following actions you can do to move a piece.
Okay.
Eat. Oh, sorry, I didn't mention one of the most important parts. On this basketball court, scattered on the floor are hundreds of donut holes.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Hundreds of donut holes.
Okay.
Here's a task.
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
All right. I'm
Like-
thinking about that. Okay. Go ahead.
We'll say I don't want to say infinite because it's not infinite, but it's an unlimited amount of donut holes on the floor.
Okay.
They never run out, really.
Okay. They replenish them if I.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll
Okay.
replenish them.
But
yeah.
can I get my feet down so that I don't step on one, or is it impossible? I'll always step on one.
You're probably going to step on them, but
Okay.
it doesn't make a huge difference because
Okay.
there's a lot available.
Okay. Got it.
So here are the tasks you can do. Eat a donut hole. That's one task. Score a 3-pointer with a donut hole.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Or third task, throw and hit your opponent with a donut hole. If you perform any of those tasks, that gives you the ability to run up to the chessboard and perform a move on the chessboard.
Got it.
Again, when you're in that inner circle, you cannot get hit by anything. You can't perform any task other than moving your chess piece.
Okay.
Now, here are the chess piece rules. Again, it's not turn-based, so if you perform 2 actions
Sure.
before your opponent performs 1, then you can perform 2 moves. That means that in this game of chess, checking, you can just capture the king,
Yeah.
and that
After a
allows
check.
you to win.
After a legit check.
After
you
a
could
legit
capture.
check.
Yeah.
But there is a special rule. If you check your opponent, you must announce loudly, check,
Got it.
and your opponent gets a free move. They don't have to perform a task
Oh, I see.
to get out of check.
Oh. Okay.
So you can just run to the board. If you hear your opponent checks you, move a piece.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to see what just a couple other stipulations. Your opponent is a random player of the same age and gender that you are.
Okay.
And
Are they of the same rank?
not necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah.
I accept that.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, we'll say rank is not at play here.
Okay.
I guess there's one other rule. If you puke, it's an automatic loss.
Okay.
Could you win? What's your strategy going into the game?
Okay. So a clarification question.
Yep, drop it on me.
Am I allowed to pick up multiple donut holes at a time?
Yes.
Am I allowed to carry around like a dozen of them if I want?
100%, yeah.
Okay.
But you don't have like a bucket or anything.
Yeah, that's fine. But
Yeah.
I have my shirt on, so I could
Sure. Yeah.
like gather them up in there.
yeah.
Are these donut holes pretty good? Like, are these like quality, tasty? Are these like garbage donut holes like you get at like, I don't know, Sam's Club or something? Sorry, I didn't mean to say Sam's Club. Sam's Club, future sponsor of the show, I'm sure is great. You're good. But I'm saying more like if I'm getting a Dunkin' Donuts, I like you, Dunkin' Donuts. You could be a sponsor right now. Is it that? Are they good?
High quality donuts.
Okay.
Yep.
I can eat a remarkable number. I only know this because we get them on Christmas morning. Like we have them ready Christmas morning. And I usually eat 2/3 of that box, like without even like thinking. I'm not even like actively like hungry. And I just, right.
So how many would you say that would be?
I can easily eat 2 dozen donut holes.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
Maybe 3 dozen. But that's right. You have a limit there, right? And so I feel like you hold the eating of the donut holes as like a reserve action when you really need something fast,
Interesting.
right?
Okay.
Because the other 2 actions are like, okay, so a 3-pointer isn't impossible. That wouldn't be that hard to make. but it's not something I can guarantee make immediately. Especially what I want to do is I want to get the action when I'm really close to the chessboard so I can immediately move it. And then, you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
So throwing the 3-pointer from like just outside that circle is going to be hard. Like you're going to have to, I think you need to be nearer the 3-point line to have a good chance at that.
Sure.
Okay.
Does this play into effect that, I mean, the other option is hitting your opponent with a donut hole.
Right.
So if would you pull threes from like the top of the 3 line, or are you going all the way to the corner of the court? That way it's hard to
definitely the top.
Okay.
Because the places you want to float are from the top of the 3-point line and to the circle where the chessboard is, right? So
but in theory, then your opponent has an easy, like you're a shorter distance from them.
Yeah,
okay.
It's true. That's true. But my thought is like I'm going to have a bunch of donut holes on me most of the time. And my default action is going for the 3-pointer.
Okay.
If I make that, then I'm holding a donut hole and I'm approaching the chessboard and I'm trying to keep that person away from the chessboard. Like I'm trying to keep them, because if say they've done an action, right? And then they have to come to the chessboard.
Right.
If I can hit them before they get in the circle, that's like another action for me.
Yeah.
Right?
You can't store them, right? So if you made a 3, you have to go to the board, play your
I have to go to the board,
yeah.
play move, but can I still throw?
You can, but you have to leave the circle.
Yeah.
So you could come right back out of the circle, wait for him to come in for his, and try and hit him before he comes in.
So my thing is like while I'm near the circle but outside of it.
Okay.
If he's like trying to shoot or eating, right? Like, and he's outside the circle, I'm going to try and hit him.
Okay.
Right? Like I'm going to try and I feel like being aggressive in this game is the way to go.
Okay.
Like you don't want to be shy and hiding away, because if you're in the corner, your time travel to get to the chessboard is going to be way higher, and you don't want that. So you want fast turnaround, and then what you want to do is right, like say like you hit them, and then okay, so now I have an action. I step in, so I'm safe while I'm stepping. I make my move, and then what I might do, step right out, eat one, and then hop back in and make another move.
Get a double,
Yeah, so that would be the general idea, is like the default thing is the 3-pointer. The opportune thing is whenever I can get a bead on this person to throw a donut hole at them. And then the eating is just like as soon as I make a move, then I would hop out, eat, and then go back in.
Double.
I could probably do that 20 times without throwing up.
Okay.
I don't think I would throw up. Are these mostly like the blueberry and the glaze? I like
flavor.
the glaze. The glaze ones go down pretty easy. The donut hole, the ones that are like donuts are would be a little more filling.
Yeah.
The ones that are like glazed donuts are like
I feel like they're air. I feel like I have to say like donutty donuts.
Okay.
I feel like I have
okay.
to
So
say
if they're
that.
like cakey donuts, maybe I'm gonna back off from 30. I can't eat 30 of those, but probably 24. I could probably 20, 24. And here's the thing, like a typical chess game, as you know.
Yeah, I wanted to get some input on this.
So a typical chess game, right? You're going to have a game that ends in the opening would be like maybe 15 moves on each side.
Right? Each side.
Side.
But still, okay.
That's still like I could do that just eating. And maybe that's the right way. Maybe a better move is just like eat until like you're near sick and then go do the other things. Like once you get to the middle game, right? You need more time to think in the middle game and end game. I don't know. I mean, this is real time. So I think you're better off having a ton of moves quickly. So I think eating's probably the way to go.
Okay.
So I guess I would revise that. I would at least get like the first 10 donuts down and get 10 moves in.
Okay.
As fast as I can. Now if the opponent is doing that too, then I don't know. As soon as they step out, I would step out and try and peg them just to get an extra free move.
Yeah, and then you're not having to consume.
And not having to eat.
Yeah, because I guess I'm wondering, like, because as you were speaking, I was thinking, does it make a difference what strategy your opponent's playing, how you play? Like, if your opponent is going like the eat strat, I almost feel like that pins you to also match.
Yeah, it's kind of a Cold War style, like if my opponent is doing this, right, it's like what do they call it? The mutually assured destruction kind of thing. Like if they're going the very short term goal, then I got to do that too.
Yeah.
But I think what I would do is if they start eating, I would try to mix in eating and pegging so that my rate of eating was slower than theirs.
Yeah.
Because eventually they would slow down, right? And
Yeah.
if they haven't won by that point, I'd have an advantage.
Huh.
But yeah, but here's the thing, right?
Okay.
So like that's a quick game. It would be like 15 moves. Like
Yeah.
if you ended essentially by the end of the opening with 15 moves, right? The middle game can be like another 15, 20, even 30 moves.
Additional? Are you
Yeah.
saying?
Okay. And like end games can go really long depending on how like if you have like queen and rook versus rook, right? Like these are end games that have like very long cycles,
yeah.
right? And there are, I mean, like when you look at like back at the history of chess, there are monster games that have gone 150 moves plus, though that is very, very unusual. Most games are going to end like 30, 40 moves.
Okay.
So again, I feel like, yeah, the eating strategy would be like the first step, the peg strategy second, and then the shooting would be third.
Okay.
And especially as you go longer in the game, the more you're going to be doing shooting because your opponent is probably going to have to do that too, unless they're really good at pegging. Can I catch the donut like dodgeball?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
It counts as a hit. You have to dodge it. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Yeah, that's what I would do. How much do I win here? If
You
I
get a
this?
million. So two follow-ups.
Oh, yeah.
One is, talk to me about like your chess gameplay specifically. Would you
Sure.
be going for the king? Like, would you try and just like take a dub, or do you think the check rule
I think the smart thing to do is just don't be clever with your chess strategy. Do good developing opening moves that will, like if you develop properly, which is like open up your lanes, get your knights out first, then your bishops.
See, I told you he knows chess, guys.
Yeah. Like, for chess people, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like you open it up, you get there, you control as much of the center as you can. Like I think following good chess principles is your best bet. I don't think you go for any tricks, although I would probably go for king pawn openings. Who's with me? King pawn openings? Crowd, everyone? Yeah, I see a lot of people loving king pawn openings because they tend to be open games that finish more quickly.
Okay.
I think you'd be better off with that.
Interesting.
Than the kind of like positional game where all the pieces get locked together. I don't think that would work so well.
Interesting. Okay.
So
Okay.
also, this is $1 million.
Yeah.
And can I prep for this? Like, can I like not eat for a day and a half?
I feel like just to make it interesting, I would have to say no. It's kind of like
Okay.
you just pull up one day and it's just,
And then here it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that just means I might need to like eat less on a daily basis, just in case, because this could happen. Yeah. There's King Pawn. Big fan of the King Pawn opening.
You got some chat.
Yep.
I see you got
Thank
a
you.
fan. It looks like a fangirl in the
Yeah.
comments.
Yeah.
I love Charm Quark out there. They're calling you Grandmaster out here.
Yes, thank
That's
you.
accurate. It's true. I
you.
can attest.
Yes, I appreciate that. No, but thank you.
So my second follow-up is
Yes.
I guess percentage-wise, how confident would you be that you could win the million in this setup?
So if you said you were picking a random person,
Yep.
my age and gender,
Yep.
right? In general, like I'm rated like, I don't know, 1650 or something on Lee Chess or chess.com.
What would you say an average person ranks for the audience?
Like 1200.
Okay.
Like a person who is just like knows the rules and has played some would be like 1200, 1300.
Okay.
So on average, like I would beat most people. I mean, this isn't like bragging. This is just statistically, like a 1600 person would beat a 1200 person. I forget what it is. I think it's like if you're 100 points above, you're like 25% more likely, and 100 points above, you're like another 12, and like it doubles each time or something. It's something like that. So like if I was playing someone, my odds of winning would be pretty good, assuming I had assuming I got the same number of moves as they did, like roughly,
right. But this scenario is obviously kind of different.
And to be clear, like if I was playing someone who was 2,000, I would lose, right? Because they would be statistically much better than me. And
Sure.
it's just on average, like if you just took a person who, that's why I asked whether they were matching my rank.
Yeah.
If they were matching my rank, then it would be like essentially a 50-50. It would be a coin flip whether I'd win. And then it would come down to how fast I can shove stuff in my mouth. Okay. Right? Like, like be eating those.
Because like what my thinking is like maybe you play some, like I hear what you're saying about the statistics and you probably would beat someone who's lower than you rank.
Right.
But like this scenario is a little bit different in that like maybe you're playing someone who can just like eat a lot more than you.
That's true.
Or
like if or is like an
really
amazing
athletic.
As an amazing basketball player or amazing at like pegging people. Like if I was like playing that would be really interesting, right? Like me versus like a Major League Baseball pitcher who could peg me at any point on the court at any time, right? That would be really interesting because maybe they don't have a lot of chess skills, but they would get so many moves in that they just matter. Yeah, they just march it down. So I'd like that. I'd like to try that.
That'd be interesting. All right, Mr. Beast, if you're hearing it right now, find us
Mr. Beast,
pro athlete or someone to go up against my dad. He wants to take him on.
Sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts.
So what? So then, just everything together, what percentage-wise would you say I think I could beat him?
If you're talking just an average person, and with the motivation of $1 million, I think my odds are probably 65%.
Oh, okay. I'd put you higher than that.
I don't want to oversell it. I don't want to oversell it because they might have some other set of skills that I'm not aware of. But like, I think so. Okay. And we should definitely do this.
Okay. So you would think you would win in this?
I think I'd win. Yeah. I think I'd win only because of the choice of opponent.
Okay, perfect. All right, well, very good. Thank you, Dad. We'll wrap that one up there just time-wise. We'll keep moving. That was the long question. Perfect time. Usually we run about 20, 25 minutes for the long question. I will switch gear to the short questions.
Wacky chess, man.
Wacky chess. I think, genuinely, I think that would be so fun to try.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what it is about these questions, but for some reason, I just really like the questions in this episode. I'm not sure what it is.
Okay, bring it.
I don't know. All right, here we go. Which would take you longer to do?
Okay.
Catch a wild octopus, but in the process, you may not use any car or car-like vehicle. Or buy an operable car from someone, but paying only in octopuses as currency.
Okay, let me repeat that back to you.
And I need to mention one also.
Okay, go ahead. Go on.
And in both scenarios, no planes are allowed.
Oh my gosh.
So let me repeat it.
Okay, go ahead.
Which would take you longer to do? Catch a wild octopus without the use of a car, or buy an operable car from someone using only octopuses as currency.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so and I can't use a plane in any of these.
In this whole scenario, there are no planes. So you may not ship octopuses via plane if you're collecting octopuses to buy, and you may not fly to the ocean. And just for the record, for all those listeners out there, we are in Michigan currently, so as far as I'm aware, there's no octopuses relatively near.
That is correct. There are no. I mean, unless you go to like an aquarium or something.
Yeah, but that doesn't count as a wild octopus. So
that is true. Yeah, those are not wild. Okay, so here's okay. This is a great question.
Okay.
So I think I have to ask about the second scenario where I'm providing someone octopuses and getting a car in return.
Yes.
Okay. In that scenario, do I have the octopuses?
No.
You mean I have to catch them before I?
You don't have to catch them. You can buy them from someone.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
I have sufficient money. I have cash that I could buy octopuses.
Sure.
But then I have to get someone to agree, take these octopuses and give me your car.
You supposedly have to collect all the octopuses. I mean, unless you can set up a deal without collecting them, but you have to find someone who's willing to give you a car for the octopuses.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Okay.
It
So
can be a used car too. It just has to be operable.
I think so. I think the thing is, let's go over that scenario first. Okay. Because the only two legitimate brokers of cars for octopuses, as far as I can tell, is either a person who owns a Japanese restaurant.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
They might take octopuses, right?
A lot,
Because it's a lot of octopuses.
Yeah.
It's got to be like the Japanese restaurants, like Octofest. Like
Okay.
come here for Octofest. I don't know. That would be another good sponsor. Any good Japanese restaurants out there? Who,
okay.
Octofest. That or a person who is really high. Because, like, I mean, you would have to be like, dude, I have all these octopuses. I would like your 1973 Dodge Caravan. Can I have that? And like them going like, yeah, that's great. So those are so that's scenario 2,
Okay.
right? Okay. Here's the problem, right? I feel like most Japanese restaurants I've been to are too high quality to want to take rando person's set of octopuses, right? I don't care how good they look. Like, it's like, why would, right? And then this can be so hard. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay. But let's put a time frame on that one.
Sure.
Let's say honestly, I think the high person is the only legitimate, like, way to make that work. Yeah. So let's say that would take months and months and months to find the right opportunity to make that work.
And you think that's mostly just dependent on like you getting lucky on finding the right person?
I think so.
Okay.
I think I'd have to find a person that has a car that's like terrible, right? It runs
as long as it runs. Yeah,
it runs, but it's terrible.
Yeah,
and then like I can go up to them and like, I don't know, I might like make the like do a sales job. Like, this isn't just an octopus; these are like special octopuses.
I think you'd have to pitch it,
right? You know what I mean? Like, these are Taiwanese mirror octopuses that are extremely rare and like
sounds legit.
Yeah, it would have to. It's like it's borderline fraud, but we'll go past that for now. Okay, so that's that. I still think that would be months and months, like 6 months, at least, to find that. So if it took that long, that's a really good question. Can I use a motorized boat?
Yeah, I would say bus and stuff. You can't use a bus or a car. I would count bus as car-like.
So the boat makes a big difference, because I could plop a boat in the Great Lakes and go up out the St. Lawrence Seaway and then down, because I don't think you can get I don't think I could capture octopuses until I got to like warmer water.
Okay.
Like I don't know, maybe I don't know how hard it is to find like octopuses in the North Atlantic. I know when you go down to like scuba diving, octopuses are not that hard to find.
Really?
Yeah, they're fairly common.
Okay.
Squids are a little more common, but octopuses are not that difficult.
Is that what you would do? Would you go scuba diving then to look for
Yeah,
one,
I think so. I think that's what I would do. I mean, if I was brave enough, I could get like put on a really thick wetsuit and go in cold water, but that's really, I don't know. I don't know that I have the oomph. I think I'd rather be looking for the high guy than diving in like super cold. So I don't know. I think if I did it that way, I think I could probably get under 6 months, right? Because I could get in the boat. I think if I drove the boat every day, I could get like out of the St. Lawrence Seaway down the east coast of the United States. Do I have to return to my location?
honestly,
my initial
once
location?
I mean, yeah, you got to get back home, but I'll say once you complete the task, so once you catch the wild octopus, you can fly back.
You can fly
The
back.
challenge is over.
The challenge is over once you
Yeah.
find it. Okay, so I think I could do that in under the time I could find a susceptible person to take my Taiwanese mirror octopuses. Right, because I think what I could do is I could go all the way down the coast, get down to I'm going to say South Carolina. Once I'm down to South Carolina, it's probably warm enough that with a decent wetsuit I could swim along. And
Find something.
I think probably a week's worth of diving I'd be able to find and catch. Can I use I can use like a net or something?
Yeah, you can use whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to get it. Like you don't have any of it now. Or I guess if you had it now, you could use it. But
yeah, I think I could probably get one because they tend to like, cling to stuff. They're not like, I mean, they'll run away if you get too close to them, but they're catchable. I think a week's worth of searching could catch them. So.
There we go. All right, chat. Do we have any people agreeing
Chat's
with the
people are
guy?
saying catch one, hands
Take a
down.
train.
Yeah.
I did not factor in the train.
Catch an octopus
honestly, the
all
boat.
Oh, train's a great idea. Oh, train would make it so easy. I could get down to the southeast in, less than a couple of days.
See, in the actual one, when I put this in the book, I'll have to get rid of that. Like, this is the kind of stuff I need the chat for, because I feel like I need to ban all motorized stuff.
Yeah.
But it makes it more interesting when I added, like, octopus and car and octopus.
But if I didn't have the option of any of those things and I had to, like, get down there, like, walk down there somehow, then probably selling it would probably be better. Because, like, how long would it take me to walk down to South Carolina?
Or, like, bike or something.
Yeah, or bike.
Probably, a couple months. But I don't know.
I'd rather hang out with the high guys in that case.
Fair enough.
So.
All right, good. Well, we will jump on to the next one. I'm going to, real quick, Dad, can you tilt the camera down a little more so it gets, down.
Is that better?
Yeah, wait, let me see. That seems good. Yeah, leave it there.
Good.
Yeah, that's much better, I think.
Okay.
Maybe it didn't.
Was I out of frame?
No, you weren't out of frame. You're out of frame. You just looked a little low on the chair.
Gotcha. Okay.
Nice. Okay, so that was the number 2 for the day.
All right.
Number 3. Let's see. I don't want to be missing anything from the chat. Chat, thank you guys for hopping in there today. We appreciate you. We see the comments you're making. All right. Next one. All right.
Bring it.
You have a king-size bed, which will now be cut to the shape of any capitalized letter. For the rest of your life, you have to sleep on that bed. But whatever letter you pick, you may also, for the rest of your life, not eat any foods that start with that letter. What letter would you pick?
So I'd have to pick something that is shaped that would be comfortable, but then I'm not allowed to eat anything that begins with that.
You got it. Yep.
Does it have to be? Here's a big clarifying question.
Yeah.
Have to be an English letter. Ooh, didn't see that one coming, did ya?
I did not.
Put that in the book.
We're going to say yes.
Okay, English letter. All right, that narrows it down. And it's a capital, so there's only 26.
Only 26 options.
Okay, so I'm going through them here. I'm going to go through them. And then I got to think about what. See, now, the initial smart money is like, if you pick a rare letter, then you're not giving up much for food.
Exactly.
Like, I don't need anything that begins with an X as far as I know. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
But,
but that's like, what, am I going to sleep like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty horrible. Okay, so let me look. So I'm gonna go with the rare letters first. X, Q.
No, you can't do
Q, J.
J's doable.
Yeah, but then you got no jelly beans, man. Never have a jelly bean again.
That's true. That's true.
And jelly. You wouldn't have jelly.
But I feel like there's not that many under J.
All right, I'm going to go through them here just quick and see. So A, B, C. C is actually pretty close to the way I tend to sleep on my side like this. Let's see. What do I look like when I'm like that? I'm kind of an S, or maybe I'm a Z. Guess it depends on whether I'm on my right side or my left side. I usually on my left side.
Okay.
So it's like this. That's an S. So Yeah, if I chose S though, that's so much food. I would lose so much food. Okay, so S is out. Oh no, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. H is impossible. I mean, it depends on how
It's
thick
a
it is.
capital I. It's capital I.
What font are we talking about?
Arial,
Didn't see
Arial.
that one. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. At least it's not Comic Sans. That's,
yeah. I wouldn't do that to you.
Thank goodness for small favors. Okay, J, K, L, ooh, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Boy, these are hard. These letters are not ergonomically designed.
I know.
T, S, O, U, V, W. Hold on. Big thing.
Yep.
What about my beautiful, loving wife, Tiffany? Is she in the bed with me?
Same bed. Yep.
Well, then, okay, we can't do I. I is out, right? Like, there's just not enough room.
Yeah. Well, and then H would work. You'd each both have your own segment.
Yeah, that's true. And there'd be that little spot in the middle.
For the dachshunds.
For the dachshunds, that's right. Q. W seems really like a big letter. And then you're kind of on your set. W, X, Y, and Z. Wow, this is a tough one. This is way harder than wacky chess or even like finding people with substance problems.
Well, in this one, you're more just like being cursed with it. There's no positive side.
Yeah.
I feel like that's part of the
okay.
issue.
So I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with W. We're gonna go with W.
Okay.
Oh, and the reason I'm going with W is there's not. Oh no, I can't do W. That means I can't have water anymore. I would literally die. I would literally die.
That's a good point.
Okay, water. I can't do W. Oh gosh.
But
I was trying to find a big letter, right? W feels like a really big
yeah,
letter.
a lot of space. You definitely fit two people on
X,
that.
Y, Z.
I feel like water, like I think I have to rule it this way.
Okay.
If water's not allowed, that's just because the W cancels water, but you could have like Gatorade.
Oh, I see.
Even though Gatorade has water. Because I feel like
okay.
I can't.
Yeah, but then I would still be giving up water itself, which sucks.
Yeah, normal water. Yeah,
normal water.
'Cause
Oh, and no waffles. Oh my gosh. No waffles. That's true. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna experiment with H here for a minute. What am I giving up with H?
Hot dogs.
Oh,
hamburgers.
Oh, I can't do it.
I don't know if there's that much other than that.
H. Oh, I can't give up hamburgers. That's like a third of my diet. How about you? Let's see. Let's think about you.
Bad. U's not bad.
Anything good begin with U? I know Z is being suggested. The problem is, where is my beautiful wife Tiffany going to sleep with Z? Are we going to sleep at the top and the bottom of the bed? I don't think that'll work. I think we go with U.
Okay.
And then what do we give it? I can't think of a lot of U foods.
I honestly can't.
Udon. That's noodles. That's noodles. Yeah, I'm going with you.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna have to sleep a little bit close, but at least it's doable.
I almost feel like any letter you pick, you're gonna be sleeping on a strip of something.
Yeah.
Where it's like that, so it's gonna be as thick as whatever the strip.
I'm gonna go with you. Yep.
You?
Yep.
Okay, that's a good.
Yeah. If you gave up H, it would be H Hot Fudge Sunday. I couldn't give up H. H is too much. Okay.
Yeah.
That's me.
I'm not
that was a good one.
in the U. Okay.
That was a good one.
That's good.
Oh, if I could have used Greek letters, man, I would have been like Omega or something.
I can't picture capital
Delta
Omega
or something. Most of them look like Latin, normal letters anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
Okay, perfect. Number 4 or 3. I'm getting lost. We have 2 left. Two left here.
2 left. Bring it.
God. Some of these are so random. Okay. You are selected to participate in Wacky Home Run Derby.
Okay.
Here's how it works. You get 10 tennis ball pitches.
All right.
And have to hit for the most total distance. But You must take 2 of the following wacky objects. Number 1, the bat that you are using is a guitar.
Okay.
Number 2,
No problem.
the tennis balls are now instead rubber duckies.
Okay.
And number 3, you are holding an armadillo. Which 2 options do you take to score the most points?
Okay. Clarifying questions.
Yep. Drop it
Number
on me.
1.
Yep.
Acoustic guitar or electric? That makes a big
It
difference.
does. Acoustic.
Okay, good. Because acoustics are way lighter.
Yeah.
And even though they're going to turn a little bit as you swing because of the light, an electric guitar would be so heavy to swing.
But
I'm not strong enough.
Imagine a double hand on that, though. You could get
That's
some
true.
distance.
You could.
But it'd be
That's
hard to
fine.
hold an armadillo and get a good swing on.
So I can choose 2 of these 3. Okay.
You have to choose
Is
2.
the armadillo is it rabid or is it relatively friendly? I mean, give me a sense of this armadillo. like I would guess your average armadillo would be, okay, I'm not going to kill you, but I'm also not super happy about being here.
Here's what I'll say. I don't know a lot about armadillos. I was picturing the average armadillo.
Okay.
Whatever that is. I don't know
Okay.
what that is. He might be feisty. I don't know. You have to take that into account.
I've seen them. We saw them actually a couple of months ago in west part of Michigan. They
In
had
the wild?
No, not in the
Oh.
wild. They had them in it's like a family zoo thing. We went to.
Okay.
And they had them there, and I don't think I would definitely keep the armadillo, and I'll
Really?
tell you why.
Okay.
Here's why. Because when they get scared, they roll up into a ball.
Okay.
That would be like perfect.
Yeah,
Right?
just
Like,
hold
so
them
you
right
take them and you shake them real hard. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to hurt the armadillo. I love armadillos. But I would shake them enough to so that they became a ball and I could just put them under. I don't know. I'd hold them somehow. Do I have to hold them while I'm swinging or can I pick them up?
You have to hold them while you're swinging.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah. Also, by the way, Lizard Woman would be so proud. Go
I
tune
know,
back in her
I know.
episode. She'd be right on board with you.
Holy cow. Armadillos weigh an average of 8 to 18, but can weigh up to 100 pounds.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm dropping armadillos out. I would
Okay.
rather hit a ducky. What is the distance I have to hit this? Just enough to run back and forth?
So all it is, it's just a distance competition. So basically, it takes all the hits you have, adds up the total distance you hit, and that's your point score. So it's not like you're running or anything. It's just a swinging distance hitting competition.
Oh boy. I just think I have to actually hold the armadillo, right? I
Yeah.
can't put him in a backpack or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because I feel like if I could sequester the armadillo somehow and not have to hold him, I feel like the guitar and the armadillo would be the best because it would be just like a regular ball if I was just hitting. I feel like you could hit a regular ball with a guitar pretty far.
Pretty far, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that would be pretty good, but I just think that armadillo would be a big problem. So I'm dropping the armadillo, keeping the duckies and the
guitar.
The guitar.
Okay.
For sure. And I'm swinging the guitar with the back forward, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you can swing it how you want to swing.
Yeah,
but I
but
feel
that's
like
how I
that's
would
just
do
the
it.
default,
Yep.
right? I feel like you'd have to.
Yep, that's what I would do.
Huh.
The ducky part is kind of a problem. They're not going to fly very far, but holding the armadillo is going to be a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Even if they were a ball, I mean, if they were like really friendly and would perch on my shoulder or something, I'd get rid of the ducky. I think for sure, 100% I would take the guitar.
Okay.
And then if the armadillo were like a crazy, weird, friendly armadillo that loved me and hugged my back while I swung, I would take him. But that's not going to happen. So go with the ducks and go with the guitar.
Interesting. Okay.
That's what I'm going with.
I guess I'm curious,
Go ahead.
generally speaking, how much total distance would you think you'd be able to hit? You have 10 pitches. Like, are we talking?
It's not going to be great, right?
Like, I feel like a rubber ducky isn't flying that far.
That's the thing, right? It's because it's like
but you'd hit every single one.
I think so.
Yeah.
Right.
Or maybe you miss one or two.
Yeah, I mean, you're using that big surface.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how fast these like duckies are coming. If they're coming 90 miles an hour, I'm not hitting them, right? But even then, I don't think you can throw one 90 miles an hour, right? I think in general, like if it's a normal pitch, I could probably hit it. But I don't think it's going more than, I don't know, 25 feet or something at best.
Okay.
Right? So times 10, 250 feet. That would probably be the max.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, perfect. We'll jump to the last one here. I'm going to have you adjust the camera again. Pull it down. I think it might be shifting.
Oh, sorry. I might just
or maybe you just
maybe I just
down.
need to sit up. Someone asked the definition. Oh, this I think it's kind of moving a little bit. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, now I feel like it's too tall, but we're good.
tall.
We're good. There's only one left. Perfect.
How's that? Yeah, the question. Oh, is it bad?
No, it's good. It's good.
Okay,
It's good.
See, they did ask whether you can put it in your clothes. That was my question, and the answer was no. If it could be in your clothes, then I might switch to that and get rid of the ducky.
Yeah, I agree, and that's what we ruled on. You can't, because I feel like that it just makes it too easy. It makes it almost like you're not even. It's not even an obstacle.
Yep.
And yeah, I should have interacted. Yeah, I like. Thank you, Jaden Bright 444, for including the weight.
Yeah,
of the
weights
armadillos. That's a key feature that needs to be included.
I am now going to have nightmares about 100-pound armadillos.
Yeah,
oh
that'd
my
be
gosh.
crazy. I kind of want to see one. I've always wanted to see one in the wild, honestly.
They're neat. They're really cool.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen one in my life, even at like a zoo or anything. I might have. I'm not sure, but
They have one unfortunate thing that they do when they're startled, which isn't good for them, which is, of course, they can roll into
jump,
a ball,
don't
right?
they jump?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they jump straight up. I've seen pictures of this. The problem is, like, when they live in like Texas and Oklahoma and stuff, places like that, they'll be walking across the road and they, the lights of a car come and they just jump straight up right into the grill.
Just road. Yeah. Oh, so
good.
sad.
Poor little armadillos. Of course, I was shaking them. That wasn't exactly the most humanitarian thing I've ever done. But
This is a hypothetical for the record, everybody. Okay.
Yep.
Last question of the day. All right. Oh, I don't know why I like the set so much, but this question is fun to me. All right. You are applying for a job at IKEA. Just a basic job there.
Okay.
They sit you down in one of their swivel chairs that they have. Nice office swivel chair that they got. During the interview, for every full 360 that you complete, you get 10K. But if you do not get the job at the end of the interview, you do not get any money.
Oh.
How many swivels, how many full swivels would you go for? And what's your strategy?
Okay, am I going to work in the store as like a store worker?
Yeah.
Or am I going to be like marketing manager? Because I feel like if I was marketing manager, I could go wee and do that, right? Like, and they'd be like, "Oh, he's so creative and fun," right? No, you're talking about a guy who's like go put that pallet of boxes up on that thing over there.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was picturing.
Oh, boy.
Your answer is kind of funny though.
Oh boy, how many could you get away with? Wow. Okay, I'm guessing the interview for these kind of positions are like 20-30 minute deals, right?
Yeah,
They're just
probably.
making sure you're not a psychopath, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, you can, like, you'll show up and like do the things we tell you. Okay. All right. So you can definitely get one. One is no problem. Like, you could be like pretending like you're experimenting. Oh, this is nice. So I feel like let's talk about what the upper bound is. I don't feel like you could do 10 in 30 minutes and like not be pegged as like, okay, we can't hire this person. This person, we can refer them to an agency to get, mental help, right? Like that. I feel like that's a thing we can do, but I don't feel like we can give them a job, right? Like if we do 10 spins in 30 minutes.
Okay.
I don't
double digits too much.
I think that's too much.
Well,
I don't think you can do that. Like, and sir, could you please put the armadillo down? Right? like there are things you can't do in an interview but you can definitely do one. Nobody's gonna have a problem with one. And I don't know. I think I could probably get away with maybe
Okay.
4, maybe 5 total, and still potentially get the job. And just like, I think I'd have to play it off as, oh, I love these chairs, they're so fun.
Yeah.
You guys build the best chair. Like turn it into a compliment.
Yeah.
Look how good the ball bearings are on this thing. I'm like 190 pounds, but man, it really handles it. People say the Swedish furniture isn't really that good, but look at it. And then like you do the spins while you're doing that.
Yeah.
See, look at that. That's good. And then but if you keep pushing that, that's it. They're gonna be like,
no.
They'll think literally like, okay, if we hire this person, they're just gonna come in and spin on our furniture all day long, and hold the squishmallows, and we're not gonna get any work done. So,
what if you like committed super hard at the beginning? It was like, or maybe at the end you just
sit down and start just running your feet like this, run, like, and you're just spinning.
And you just say one line after like, wow, that's a good chair, or something like that.
Yeah, that might work. Although there's a small chance, like in Wacky Chess, you would throw up after that point. Fair. And that might be the point where they're like, okay, this is not the person for us.
That's fair. We have a Lizard Woman asking in the chat, can you fake a disability?
Oh.
I think I'm going to say no for the sake of this question. You cannot do that.
I have reverse vertigo. It's not that I feel dizzy, but I have to make myself dizzy every so often.
There you go. Just give me 2 minutes here.
Just give me 2 minutes. Okay, I feel better now. Like if you could, I guess if you could make up a believable story, you might be able to pull off more. But if you're just trying to be like subtle about it, I don't think you can get more than 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think as part of the question, I didn't really know how to phrase this either, but I felt like I need to make some rule about like you can't mention the swiveling or something like that.
Yeah, that has to be part of it.
Yeah, so you can't do that loophole thing where like you're explaining. You just have to try and like sneak them in.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think like work them in somehow.
That seems to be the right way to phrase the question, because otherwise, you get some kind of like cheaty answer.
Yeah. Which all the people on the online Instagram videos always try and find the loopholes there. So thanks guys for that. But if you want, people always. They'll jump in the chat online and they'll be like, well, you didn't say this. Well, go watch the episode. We clarify in the episode all the specifics of the question. So I know you guys aren't the ones that need to hear that because you guys are obviously here watching. So thank you guys. We got just a couple more comments in here. 6 to 8 tops for the spins. Yeah, that sounds about right. We will wrap things up there. Just another quick recap. If you can, give us a follow, like, subscribe, especially on TikTok, Instagram. Those ones are probably the most helpful for us. Comment on the videos. I know the chat. Thank you guys for always commenting. I do my best to reply or like the comments as much as possible, but I know sometimes I'm not always perfect at that. So
also, there's one other thing, because Breaking the Iceberg doesn't currently have a Patreon. I think this entertainment is worth it, so I am giving this money directly until such time as the Patreon exists, so that you can like, subscribe, and become a Patreon subscriber as well. So that's coming. It's coming. Wait for it. In the meantime, if you're a person coming in being interviewed, you can just give him money directly. That's fine.
I don't know if we accept money here, but maybe I'll allow it this one time. Thank you, Dad. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
And thank you for coming on as well.
Thank you. This was great.
You're always welcome. If the chat likes you enough, which I don't know, they seem to be pretty bubbly today. We'll have to see how the online videos do, but we'd love to have you back on at some point.
Love to be here.
But yeah, with that said, I don't know, is there anything you'd like to leave the audience with today?
Nothing in particular, other than, like I said, this show is all about bringing people together. This is how you get to know people, by how they treat armadillos and other helpless creatures. And so now you know, and I just love it. I just love being part of it. So thank you. I'm very proud of you for what you're doing here. It's great.
Thank you, Dad. I appreciate that. And that's a perfect way to wrap up the show. You captured exactly what we're all about. And thank you guys one more time for tuning in. Keep an eye out on our socials. Keep an eye out the next couple weeks. We'll probably be running up another episode. I'm hoping to maybe do a Christmas one, but we'll see. So keep an eye out for that. with that said, take care, everybody, and have a good one.